As I said last night, they're not the prettiest bales. By God, they're barn quality. A little dry, but they're clean and pretty for the most part. And guess what? Sprinkler stock. Can you guess which tower? That one looks okay. That one looks okay. That one not so much. Cool. That ain't my problem today, though. I'm chopping today. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to... What the hell is today? Thursday. Yeah, I think, maybe. I'm sure. Let's go with Thursday. Alright, honey. One more day in the cluster, and then we're done. Let's go do this. First field today is on the other side of the river, so we're gonna just take the shortcut. Right through the feedlot, and then through the river. Not over the river, through the river. Through the river we go. Now, obviously, this only works part of the year. Actually, most of the year. There's just a month when the water's running too hard for this to work. Not gonna set any yield records out here, but 100 acres and this is done. This is the problem though, we're hitting a lot of metal, which that one might have just been because it slammed so hard. Green kochia does not like chopper heads, or chopper heads do not like green kochia, whichever way you want to think of that. Whee! Picking up singles. This is fun, right? We're having fun, right? Right? Last day. Just keep telling yourself that it'll be alright. I'm not gonna lie. Day one, I thought, what in the world did these guys do to this truck? They painted the rims yellow, the tank yellow, the steps black. I'm actually starting to really like it. I think if you just painted the tank straps there black, gave it a little spit shine, woo, that'd be pretty. Glenn's coming around with the last row. 100 acres, done. On to the next one. About 8 miles, 10 miles that way. There's the pit that we've brought in here this year. Can't really see a whole lot from the side. Not the world's biggest pile. Not near as big as the pile we brought in last year, but it'll work. It's what we got. This is a lot nicer. So far, I've almost went around the half circle, and load number 3 is leaving. This is better. This is much better. It's kind of nice. We're actually very short on trucks, but it lets one swather stay ahead of 2 machines. Otherwise, this would have been a disaster like yesterday. I'm just really bored. It's 4:30. We've got a decent chunk of this pivot left, plus 20 acres, 10, 15 miles that way. And, well, it's 11 over, plus we got a, yeah. Still looking like the last day, but it's gonna be a long last day. It was going so good until it suddenly wasn't going anymore. Friggin' cruising right along, lifted up over a chunk of concrete, plugged it so bad that the engine died instantly. Like there was no chance to recover. Crawled under, dug it all out. Too much of a pain in the ass to take you guys with me in there for that. But got it all dug out, fired it back up, tested. Luckily this happened while we were waiting on trucks. We've been waiting on trucks a lot up here. Tested it. It didn't quite throw a little bit through, so I had to crawl under again, dig it out again. But we about got this 100 acres knocked out. This will put us at 200 acres on the day. And then in true end of season fashion, we have a 20 acre patch all of a sudden. So it's 6 o'clock now. Figure done here at 6:30. By the time we move, 7. We're gonna be pushing it on chopping with the lights on. If only we could have had some people in our trucks today, because we were too short. If they would have come like an hour ago, hauled 2 loads, we'd be done here, already on the move. Whatever. There we go. Kyle got the last of this one. So yeah, now we gotta see, that's 8, 9, so it's 10 miles straight over. But the problem is we gotta backtrack at least 2 miles to cross, or in my case 3 miles to cross. Yeah, so this is gonna take a few minutes. 6:36. See what time we get there. Oh, what a complete shit show to end harvest. Glenn's plugged once, I've plugged twice. I'm risking fire, running a sharpening cycle after cutting dirt all day. My knife will not cut. So I'm gonna see if I just put a little edge on it, if it'll actually go, because I cut from where I am to the other side of the truck and plugged it twice. The problem is the wheat, it's like cutting rained on stuff. The wheat is dry, but it's full of bindweed, which is like 99% water. So it's just trying to throw mush through, and it's just, oh, it's not working.
I'm gonna get on this outside road. We're gonna go around.
He said if we plugged, we was done.
I've never felt more defeated in my life. I've plugged 5 times in this field. I sharpened. That got me 2 loads. I plugged at the end of load number 2. We were just trying to get Kyle out of here. Good God. There's like 4 rows left. What a mess. Don't want to leave the chopper packed full overnight, so I got power tools. We're going to do this the easy way. Alright, gun showed up, so we got this open already. But basically, we slide back under here, get a light so you can actually see something. So we take that bolt off right there. That lets the door open. Guess I gotta carry the light around. So you can see the back of the knives. Up yonders is the blower. Oh, when your knives get really dull, they just can't throw it at enough rate to flow to the blower, and that's what happens. All right, I better go help Glenn. I guess you guys stare at a radio so you can actually see something. So we got both choppers opened up, making sure they're not building any heat in there. Both of them, it's the same thing. Silage isn't even making it to the blower. That knife isn't throwing it up there. We're thinking if we blow them off really good in the morning, sharpen the hell out of them, which Glenn is out of a sharpening stone, and mine made a loud noise when I sharpened in the field, and I think it was the last bit of my stone breaking off. So I think we're both SOL on being able to just sharpen and be that simple. I was gonna grab the other baler and help Bart, but he is running my baler because his baler is broke down, and we actually rented a baler from a neighbor who tore out his hay this spring but didn't sell his baler yet. So we're renting it. It has a different moisture tester, so we can't run the moisture on it. So that's why Bart is running mine. I was about to pull in to grab the other one, and I go, you know what? I don't want to figure out how to run the neighbor's baler in the dark. And the way my day is gone, I don't trust that it'll go well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stand here in the yard, drink like 12, 13, 27 of these, forget about how crappy the day was, stare at the stars and hope tomorrow goes better. See you guys.